Well, hello there. How the hell have you been? I feel like it's been a while. I feel like I haven't seen you here in a very long time, even though it's probably just that there's a lot going on here. I feel like in a week I live 2 months of my life. That's how much is going on. I'm moving countries, I'm selling my house, I'm getting rid of everything I've ever owned. Oh, today I want to talk about photo shoots and how they are cheaper and more efficient than therapy. A lot of times. Not all the time. But this is the kind of feedback that I get from people that I work. And over the course of the years, I heard that a lot. That people would tell me how they had a much better experience than they've anticipated. So that's good. That's good for my ego. Keep saying this to me. I like hearing that. Anything good that you can tell me about working with me is always appreciated. But I also hear the things that I don't really expect to hear. I hear that people claim that they have transformed somehow personally as a person. They feel like they are have become more confident about the way they look or about the way they talk or walk or something like that. So they would tell me that this is the best and cheapest form of therapy and the most fun on top of that they have ever experienced. And I'm like, that is interesting. That is very interesting. So I used to write articles about that. I used to talk to people about that. I would post about that on social media, but I didn't quite have a reason for why that happens until recently. What happened is I realized, don't mind me please, my brain is fried. I've tried recording this video 3 times by now. Something is off with tech. I got a new camera. I'm figuring out this whole sensitivity of microphone. It's like, wow, way over my head here. But it's okay. I can do it. I can do it. I'm a pro. Right. So by now I've discovered 2 things about what happens during the photo shoot when people work with me specifically. And by the way, I'm convinced that that's the same story with other photographers who work in my niche, who have my style of shooting, where there's a lot of communication going on between subject and the photographer, where I work off the energy that we create as during our interaction during our interaction. That is the creative energy. That is the feedback that I give people about the way they look, about the way they move, talk, and pose. All of that stuff is going, basically what's going on during the photo shoot is we are celebrating you. We're celebrating your best qualities when it comes to your body, when it comes to your personality. If I notice something that is interesting, something that stands out, I want to try to capture it on camera because we're building your personality-based brand with photography, and I need to make sure that, sorry, I spat on myself here, got excited. We want to make sure that we capture that personality, we capture that unique quirkiness that you have. And when people see me get excited about these things that they may have considered a flaw, they change their mind, they reconsider. Because, well, apparently during the photo shoot I'm the boss, so I have some weight, and so I'm glad that there's this effect. You're welcome. And the other thing is that I constantly give a lot of feedback on how to improve the pose, the posture, the smile, the way you look, all these things. I make small corrections during the photo shoot with every snap that I take. There's a constant talk. Sometimes it's hard for me because English is my third language, and I get stuck for words, and then I have to get through it. So it's a lot of clowning around and a lot of talking and a lot of apologizing on my part, mostly. But people at the end of the photo shoot, after hours of working together, of this interaction, they get back full-on picture on what I see in them that is exciting me, and they know that I've seen and photographed a lot of people. So the feedback is solid. I'm not making anything up. And I'm not trying to just shower them with compliments to win their sympathy, right? It's work. And number two, like I said, they get this feedback on how to improve little things. And for example, let's take the simplest one, the posture, right? We are all slouched down. That is a known issue because we're not dancers. Dancers walk around straight, their necks are so long, their shoulders are so low because they've been doing it since they were children. They walk beautifully, right? So when we see ourselves like that in pictures, after the photo shoot, we realize that it looks much better than what we see in the mirror every day. And so we start developing this new habit of walking around. Like, yes, because I've worked with dancers a lot. So after working with them, I've developed this habit of walking around straight because I just felt like such a slob when I was around them and I couldn't tolerate that anymore. So my habits have changed. And all of that allows you to put yourself together into a slightly better package, even if it's just these small changes. But in photos and in your videos, it's a big difference. The way you carry yourself with confidence, even if it's just the slightest change, people notice that difference. And it's astonishing how people notice the tiniest changes about us, right? If something changes in your life, your friends notice. They are like, something happened. Did you look happy? Did you get laid or something? You know, things like that. I'm kidding, of course. So all of that gives you the tools to put yourself out there more, to be more confident about putting yourself out there. And in personality-based branding nowadays, that's all we have to do is to get out and put our face on our Instagram feed, on our website, do more videos, do more talks. It's us going out, showing ourselves to the world. And that's the only way we can stand out. Our message might not be unique. Our product might not be unique, but our personality is. One thing I want to mention is that in case if you haven't been using this feature, you can save this video for future reference, and it should be right here somewhere. You can save this video when you want to go back and watch them. I am recording these off-the-cuff unscripted videos about all kinds of things related to branding with photography to help you look better in your photos, to help you show up with confidence, and so on. So make sure you save this video, make sure you turn on notifications because I'm going to record more of those. In the next video, I'm actually talking about selfies and how to create selfies that are on brand, that don't suck, that are not causing people to cringe when they see your Instagram feed or anywhere else that you're interacting with them. I think that video is going to be great. Check it out. Make sure you turn the notifications on. And also, comment here below and let me know what kind of experience did you have with photographers. Did you have a photo shoot? Maybe you never had a photo shoot and you're scared to death or something. And I have the tools for you, and I will be happy to help you with your experience, improve your experience working with photographers, hiring the right photographers. There are many of us right now that do this kind of work. It's an exciting time out there, and good luck with it.